great to just get back on the field. I know everyone was super excited, and of course getting a win under our belt really builds confidence for our whole team overall. So
yeah, and I don't know what the expectations were kind of going into that match, but you can't really hope for a better result than 3-0 on the road. How happy were you with that performance?
I was just really happy again to be out there, to be playing with a lot of new girls, so that was great for us to just kind of figure each other out, get out there, play in a real game scenario, which we haven't been able to do in so long, so it's just great to be out there.
Always a goal for a team is when you get the lead in a match, you want to see it out to the finish. When you haven't played in a year, that's a tough thing to do, but you guys did a good job of that. Rocky had some chances to get back in, but you guys were able to get the lead and keep it. Talk about what that means about your team.
Our team is just so competitive. We have so much heart, desire to see that through, so I think it was great. Freshman Haley Gersh, she did a great job. Freshman Claire Keenan did a great job again. Just really helping our team to get that shutout. So yeah, it's good to have those new players do that for us.
Yeah, you mentioned too the freshmen who really stood out. Overall, the group of newcomers, what was it like from your perspective? You had to be pretty happy with all of the new players who were integrated into the team.
Yeah, I love the new girls. They brought so much to our team, especially since we've lost a lot of girls from the previous years. They're just really stepping up. Having the extra semester to prepare and gel with each other has really helped too, so they're really stepping up, and I'm just really grateful to be their teammates.
And you're a junior this year. Obviously you haven't played since the fall of 2019, so it's been over a year, but how can you build off your first 2 years in the program into a leadership role now?
I think for me, just watching the girls that were upperclassmen when I was an underclassman has really helped me, along with the coaches, just trying to guide me to be the best leader that I can on the team. Just continue to encourage the new players to keep their head up, just enjoy their time here, because that's why we play, to have fun.
2 games on the schedule this week, maybe the most normal it's going to feel. That's how it would usually be in the fall. You'd have a 2-match weekend, and you get to do that. Your first road trip as a team. You guys have to be pretty excited. What are your thoughts heading onto the road for these games?
So we have been working on some tactical improvements, and I'm really excited to implement that this weekend, because I think it will really help our game, and just to bring that out, what we've been working on so far this week.
Yeah, it was awesome to play again. Kind of a surreal feeling, like, is this actually happening? But we're really excited. A 3-0 win against Rocky is a good result for us, especially just having so many Billings kids playing. I think we had 5 or 6 that featured in the game, which is awesome for us. The in-town rivalry. It was just great to play again. We felt like we scored some good goals. We got the shutout, which was important, and definitely a solid foundation that we can build on, for the rest of the spring.
And a lot of different players getting involved, as you mentioned, not only in the game but contributing on the stat sheet. 5 different players on the stat sheet with 3 different goal scorers, and then defensively a lot of different players getting it done too. So you have to be happy with the amount of versatility you had.
Yeah, we've talked about the depth of the team before, and really feel that this spring is going to be a great chance to really give everyone an opportunity to showcase their skills. The team's working really hard right now, so we want to make sure that players, if they've earned the minutes, are getting out there, getting a solid chance to prove themselves, and really happy as well with the support from the sideline. We have players coming in and out of the game, but really still staying engaged, and we felt like we had good energy from the bench, which also really helped us in our last game.
In a normal season, a normal GNAC week, you'd have 2 games. You'd be playing on a Thursday and a Saturday is the usual schedule. You'll have back-to-back days with games, but somewhat of a normal feel this week. As you do have 2 matches. That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, we're excited, especially to get our first 2 Division II matchups for a lot of our players. This will be their first D2 game, which is exciting. We know Mary and Minot really well. We play them basically every single fall, so we know they're going to be really 2 intense and tough games. But we're excited to get a chance to build. The first game is always, a chance to try to get a great result, of course, but a reflection of that game comes quick with the next game coming. The second game, always in the GNAC, is kind of a dogfight, survival of the fittest sort of thing. So we know the 2 games back-to-back will test us, but again, I feel like we have a good team, strong depth to be able to manage what's coming our way.
You mentioned before the first match you were less concerned about the results. If there were little things out there, you weren't going to let it bother you. Now that you've got a game under your belt, I'm sure you'll have a similar mindset, but but you do have something to build on now. What do you hope to see in these games?
Yeah, the first game jitters are out of the way, so that's exciting. We had, I think, 13, 14 players make their debut for MSUB. So for this second and third game that we're going to play this spring, we're looking forward to definitely growing. We need to be stronger on the ball in the final third, as well as in build-up out of the back. So we want to see some improvement with the ball. We've also been working on our defensive shape more, taking the game film from Rocky and being able to apply it. Work on some things this week and then apply it this weekend against Minot and Mary.